I've heard this many from our leaders in Atomy. It does not matter if you are doing Atomy full-time, part-time. Most people are debating, should I quit my job? Should I do Atomy full-time or part-time? It doesn't matter. Even if you're a full-timer, if you are doing Atomy as a part-time, then it's the same thing, right? As a part-timer, doing Atomy as a full-time. I started Atomy when I was working for the past 9 years for a printing company. But I knew that if I didn't do Atomy as a full-timer, as a part-timer, it's kind of confusing, right? I was doing Atomy full-time as a part-timer, I wouldn't be able to achieve my success. That's why when I met Atomy, I put Atomy as my number one priority. It does not matter if I was busy, if I was having a meeting, if I was having a family dinner. I didn't care. Atomy should be my number one priority because I don't have a luxury of 8 hours a day doing Atomy, right? As a full timer, I was only a part timer. I only have like 2-3 hours a day max, right? Then I have to steal hours from my daytime job doing Atomy, right? So in total, every day I was working 8 to 10 hours a day, something like 12 hours. Then in 2.5 years, I became an auto sales master. Like Easy was laying out. If like his brother was working for how many 40 years just to get 2,300 a month for pension, I was making maybe more than that after 2.5 years, right? And it's a no-brainer. If everyone here is asking yourself, should I quit my job? The answer is no, you don't quit your job unless you're making auto sales master income at least. But if you're still making a couple commission here and there, you should stay at your job. Just be wise. That's what I think Ju Yong Park was saying, that he was working as a professor while making 10,000 a month income from that job. And then he was doing Atomy full time, right? Even though it's only part time. So most people think that, we're doing this Atomy business for ourselves, right? So when we find problem, challenges, or any obstacles, we think, okay, it's not worth it. My daytime job pays me more, and why should I be hassling on this MLM business, network marketing business, getting rejection, getting downgrading or demoting or defaming from your family or friend? It's not worth it, right? I have a lot of members saying, Mike, my life is too precious and too short to be filled with rejection. Really? How did they reject you? Just say no, right? Did they slap you on the face? You only get no on your face, and you said that's too much for your life. And then she was still working, at her business until she retires, maybe in the next 2-3 years. Then I told her, I'm retired already, right? I'm retired in making money, right? I don't need to work anymore to make money because Atomy has, give me like 3 generational income that will keep generating bigger and bigger, right? But she has to still work until she retired, and hopefully she has enough pension or investment to fund her lifestyle, right? So remember this: we're not doing this for ourselves. We are doing this business for our families. We are creating what I call a millionaire generational income. Auto Diamond Master is pretty achievable. If you're talking about 100,000 a month income as Imperial Master, yes, I know it's pretty too far, right? But it's only 4,000 a month as an Auto Diamond Master. It's pretty achievable. Everyone can do it. You don't have to know anything. Then you can make that income as long as you build this business as consumer based. A lot of us thinking that this is like another binary MLM. I need to find people who want to invest. I need to find people who are very good in talking and this and that and selling and that. You don't need that, those things. You could, if you have, it's great, but that's not a requirement, right? So remember, we are creating, I would say, millionaire generational income for our children and grandchildren. That's why we never give up. You see all these 6 global leader, we are not giving up. We are not going away. We're here until we are all become Imperial Master. You mark my word, right? None of us will quit halfway. If you want to become successful in Atomy, you got to put Atomy as your number one. You got to attend all those, the success system seminar, Success Academy, Zoom meeting, whatever the meeting that your upline or your sponsor give it to you, attend it. You got to show up. No matter what, you got to show up, right? And then the second thing, you do not give up no matter what. It's going to be hard. I'm telling you the truth. If your upline says it's going to be an easy business, they're lying. There's no easy business, everyone. There's no easy lunch. You got to work on it. You got to earn for it, right? And then just imagine if we stay doing our stuff, if we stay doing what we're doing right now, what's going to happen to your children and grandchildren? Imagine that. The job is going to be taken away by AI. I don't know if it's robot or AI, but it's going to be gone soon. You know, my son is in the high school. He's in grade 11. He doesn't study. He doesn't need to study. He just use AI to do all his projects, right? Did I scold him? Of course not. I didn't scold him. You got to be smart of using the technology. Nowadays, it's not like our ancestor or your generation. You got to work hard. You got to study hard for the exam. You got to use the right technology to become successful, right? This technology is actually available among us. What we got to do is just study and use it hard, right? We got to work smart. So if we are still working hard at our job, just be prepared that you're gonna live hard, right? If you work hard at your job, you're gonna live hard for your life, the rest of your life, right?
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.